there's certain things that I do like about her, but
to be the commander-in-chief.
Yeah, there's too many other issues. Like, she was responsible for the border. She failed. You know what I mean? She did. People weren't happy with it. It'll be one thing, like, both of these people have been in these positions of power. So we've seen what they have done. So it's not like these are like brand new candidates. We don't know what they're going to do. For all the people, it's like, oh, I guess we got to get ready for the white-only signs. Were there white-only signs when Trump was in office back in 2016? No.
That's another thing. It's a lot of misinformation getting spread. And I'm like, Google's free. Mm-hmm. Like, put some respect on it.
Yeah, come on now. You got to. That joke. Come on, y'all. We still live? Thank you, Miss Knowles. We appreciate that.
Don't worry, I get to you.
Right. Soon enough. All right, guys. Let's intro this jump right now. Welcome to another episode of the Top Hill Live. This is your boy, Mr. Top Hill Live, aka Imani Boss.
And I am D. Carmen.
D. Carmen is in the freaking building. Hold up. I got it. Boom. I got you.
Gunshots. Da-da.
Yeah, big minigun, no Uzi.
Nah, yeah. That shit go do.
Welcome, guys, to another episode. This is episode freaking 202. Let's go ahead and get our girl on the line and intro this joint properly. Hold up. Hey, FYI, this is E-Money Boss and Carmen. We're about to start the show right now. This is episode 202. Can you let the people know who you are and what the show is all about?
Absolutely, E-Money Boss and Carmen. Let's kick off episode 202. Hey everyone, welcome to episode 202 of the Top Hill Live Show. I'm FYI, your creative voice assistant, excited to join your dynamic hosts E-Money Boss and Carmen as we continue our journey of bridging the gap between African cultures on the continent and in the diaspora. We dive into music, real estate, culture, and much more. We're all about celebrating diversity and building a global community through rich conversations and live reactions. Whether you're tuning in from Lagos, London, Johannesburg, or Jamaica, this show is for you. Join us as we explore trending topics, share unique experiences, and fuel our passion for traveling to Africa. Thank you for being part of the Top Hill family. Your support makes every episode unique and vibrant. A warm welcome to our new viewers. It's fantastic to have you with us. Let's dive into episode 202. Now back to our amazing hosts, E-Money Boss and Carmen.
Thank you, FYI.
Just imagine, like, by the time we get episode 300, she'll be like a full-blown, like, graphic, like...
Exactly. She'll be a hologram. This is going to pop up right here. You're like, what's up, y'all? We make things cool. We cultivate the culture, which is also why they want us to influence elections. Oh my
God.
Oh man.
Certain things should not be things.
Yeah, but
why did y'all let that happen?
Right.
Y'all, as in us, as in everyone, as in Cammy.
Yeah. All right. If you guys don't know,
oh, that was that jump scare.
Yeah. It was all right. No beating around the bush, guys. Donald Trump has won the U.S. election, winning the popular vote and the Electoral College in pretty much a landslide victory, getting 312 Electoral College votes compared to Harris's 226. I had thoughts, views, and opinions on these matters. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really want to talk about it like before the election happened. I was like, I'm gonna wait till after, but I knew he was gonna win from the jump. This has been a setup from the beginning. Kamala Harris, guys, she only had 107 days to run to become the president. 107 days. Biden dropped out at the very last minute, and it really split the party up. And also, people are done dealing with the lies too. Like, the Democrats try to lie and tell us like Biden is good, he's very healthy, he's doing this, when we could clearly see him stumbling on stage, slurring his words.
Sorry, it's not funny.
Like, they acting like we can't be, like we don't have eyes and ears. So they purposely are lying to us in our face. You know what I mean? And then we haven't heard from Kamala for the whole 3.5 years. You guys tucked her away because you was afraid of her getting any more shine to outdo Biden, or to be the next presidential nominee. But it wasn't until like the money started flowing in and stuff like that. Well, when the donors say, "Hey, we're not supporting Biden," that's when you guys switched to Kamala at last minute. But I've been knew that, unfortunately, that she was just going to be like a scapegoat, pretty much, or just somebody to just put there and be like, you know what, we're just going to lose this election. Doesn't matter who we put up there. Let's try again 4 more years from now. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for them moving forward. I don't think we're going to see another Democratic president in a minute, to be honest. I don't know. Carmen, you have any thoughts on that in particular, or the election results in general? If not, you know, I'll keep it pushing. It's always, you know what I mean? It's up to you. We got free speech now, you know what I mean? So, or what they say.
I'll say this. I'm not going to say much, but I'll say this. There's so many think pieces on the internet about people saying the election was rigged, and I'm like, I don't think you understand how many people that you talk to every day that voted for Trump and are lying to you about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people will tell you, but a lot of people, I'm like, you're giving America too much credit.
Yeah, and also, you know, let me put my shades on. Man.
Zap you.
Yeah, hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. Let me put my Secret Service glasses on. All right. Okay. I feel like with Kamala.
Can I say something else?
Go ahead. Sure.
Let me just add this one more thing. They didn't let a white woman win. You thought they was going to let a black woman win?
They literally had Trump go against 2 women. You know what I mean? Now, I think that both women were definitely qualified for sure. I don't believe that they were both not qualified. But the way how Kamala ran her campaign, I think, was poor. It was poor how she ran. It was very
poor. It was a lot of
It was a lot of missteps.
A lot of missteps. Not enough stuff that we can hear on her. Like she didn't do justice in speaking for herself enough.
Yeah. Because the truth of the matter is, nobody's happy with the last 4 years of who has been in office. Like, my opinion, so the most important issues that our country is facing, that I believe that was important for the election, was the economy, immigration, and foreign affairs, including like wars and relations and stuff like that. Within the past 3.5 years, they failed in all 3 of those categories. Higher inflation, almost 20 million illegal immigrants in this country, 2 wars, millions and billions of dollars being funded, and people are sick and tired of it. So Kamala, it seems like she was just running on the fact that she was black, she was a woman, and you hate Trump. And that's not enough.
That's not enough.
It's not enough, man. So, yeah.
We can leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
We'll be here talking all night.
The last thing I'm gonna say with this, y'all try to come for black men.
Half you niggas ain't even vote.
Right, half the niggas didn't vote, but the ones that did. First of all, black men is only 5% of the voting bloc. 5%, and 80% of those men still voted for Kamala. So it wasn't us.
That, on top of the fact that I think, you know, we're both believers that there's way more black people in America than they tell us. But at the end of the day, statistically, it's about 40. I think it's like 48 million black people in the United States, and the rest is white people. Every black person in America could have voted for her, and it still wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have mattered. Like, that wouldn't even. So
which begs me the question: why not go on Joe Rogan? Why go to Club Shay Shay?
So when I was listening to, like, I think his latest interview with Elon Musk talking about it, he was just like, before he even told anyone that he wanted to have Trump on, like, because he kind of like he doesn't like to tell people ahead of time who's going to be on the show. He just drops it. But she got wind of it, and she was just like, "Oh yeah, I'll do the interview." And I guess she wanted him to fly out to her, and all. He was going to try to make it work.
He was going to try to make it work. She only wanted to do an hour. He was like, "We want to have a real long conversation with you to get to know who you are." I think that would have been best for her, because all the podcasts that she went on has just been short, less than an hour long.
And then they already had the curated questions.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's just like, yeah, I'm not really about that.
Right. So Trump going on to that Joe Rogan's podcast.
And he did the 3 hours.
He did the 3 hours. I think it humanized him. It was a great move by him. YouTube tried to throttle it. People can see clearly the games that the Democrats have been playing by throttling it. Mm-hmm. It's messed up, man. So, all the celebrities, you can grab all the celebrities that you want, but people want to hear real people talk to real people and have conversations. She should have done the Joe Rogan. I said she could have even done Joe Budden. You know what I mean? Just those kind of style of
either Joe.
Interview. Yeah, either Joe would have been fine. So, yeah, man. Anyway, that's I think it.
I think we would have been better off if Michelle ran.
Oh my God, yeah, I agree. But I think
still probably would have won, but it would have been a better fight.
It would have been a better outcome.
This just seemed like a little clownish, a little circus-ish.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's y'all got all the wrong people. Why are celebrities the spokespeople, or entertainers the spokespeople for black people?
Right. Wrong people.
Every time too. This man got billionaire tech company people supporting backing him, and you got goddamn. I ain't even gonna say it.
I'm gonna say it. Meg Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Beyonce, Kelly Rowland.
Beyonce can't save everything. I'm gonna be the first to say that.
Yeah, man. People are tired of the same old, bro. These people, you gotta change it up. And I hope they do it in the future, but this ain't it, man.
It's I think they were trying to pander to the young boot, but it's that's not how you go about it.
Yeah. If she would have landed on Kai, I know Trump went on Aiden Ross. Trump made all the right moves. He did Aiden Ross. He did Dave Ramsey. He did all these other podcasts where he could fully speak and explain what actually he's gonna do for the country. Kamala says, yeah, I'm gonna do this, but doesn't actually explain how.
She's like, well, I think he does this and he's that. I'm like, you need to fight back.
Yeah.
But I guess the great fight is over.
It's over, man. I mean, it's an emotional bias. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
I'm not even going to say all that. I think it was more so he Trump said it best. He was just it's not that they want her to win. They just don't want me to win.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you're not wrong.
But there was parts of Kamala, I like the fact that she, is a Howard University graduate, alumni, representing HBCUs. She actually had the same birthday as me, too, which is kind of crazy. But there's certain things that I do like about her. But
to be the commander-in-chief?
Yeah. There's too many other issues. She was responsible for the border. She failed. You know what I mean? She did. People weren't happy with it. It'll be one thing, both of these people have been in these positions of power. So we've seen what they have done. Mm-hmm. So it's not like these are brand new candidates, we don't know what they're going to do. For a lot of people, it's I guess we got to get ready for the white-only signs. Were there white-only signs when Trump was in office back in 2016? No.
That's another thing. It's a lot of misinformation getting spread. And I'm like, Google's free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm get informed, because there's so many people. I think the suicide rate jumped up after the elections. I'm like, what?
It's absolutely crazy.
No, I think there's crazy, but there's a whole another layer of mental health that needs to be evaluated with people who are really invested in this. Not saying don't be invested, but to kill yourself and your family is a little extreme, don't you think?
A little off.
It wasn't one person either. It was I've seen a couple different stories at this point.
Right. I'm gonna play this video. This is some of the things that's happened since Trump has been just elected. So I'm gonna go ahead and react to this. Let's see what has happened so far since Trump has Huh? Huh? Does he what? What is it? Does he what?
No, I'll show you later.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's get to it, man.
Yet, have you seen what's happened in the last 48 hours? The misogynist appoints the first ever woman to be chief of staff. The Taliban.
What do you think he was about to say?
I thought he was gonna say. I'm so unserious. I thought he was gonna say
the Messiah? Who, Jesus?
That's a bit extreme.
He's like, he got Jesus to come back. Here comes Jesus. Jesus back.
I was like, who is this guy you're putting on the screen? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I saw this and I was just like, because some of this stuff I think does need to be like kind of shared with more people to understand what's going on. Yeah. Because regardless, for people in here who like it or not, he's the president, man. It is what it is. So it benefits us that he does well, that we do well, and we can continue
That's
on.
the thing. Like, people are like,
why would you want to pray for his downfall? Yeah, like that's like, crazy.
I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, some of you guys gotta stop being emotional, man. Like, politics is not emotion. But anyway.
48 hours. The misogynist appoints the first ever woman to be chief of staff. The Taliban announced they want peace with America and to be taken off the terrorist list. Putin came out and said that Western civilization is not an enemy. Mexico has started securing the border in, of course, response to terror threats. Saudi Arabia is kicking out all of their Hamas leaders. New York is cleaning up their illegal migrant crisis.
Yeah, I see
Xi
America
Jinping came out and said he
about
wants to peacefully coexist with China and said that they respect American people. The European Union chief finally came out and said, hey, America, can we start buying LNG from you so they stop buying from Russian gas? Putin says he takes Donald Trump's plan to end the war with Ukraine very seriously, and Russia supports it. The Houthis are stepping back. The Hamas called for an immediate end to war. He's calling for term limits in from Congress so that way people like Nancy Pelosi stop being forever members. Stock markets and crypto hit all-time highs.
Crazy.
He sent Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton into depression. Because of all this amazing news, white, liberal, ugly women are now refusing to have sex with men. America is in fact being made great again.
Alright, anyway, the last two he was kind of like, being funny about, but the other stuff is actually true, and I don't see how that are bad things.
I think it's just like taboo to acknowledge it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's the truth is the truth. And by the way, guys, we live in a conservative country now. If you didn't realize this, we have a Republican president, a Republican House, and a Republican Senate. They got green lights to do all this conservative stuff. Like,
we're about to be trad wives, y'all.
Yeah, Yo, Trump. I'm not gonna play everything that Trump said that he's doing, but I encourage you guys to look at some of these things, and yeah. And then also choose your state wisely too. You know what I mean? Like, just choose a state that chooses your values, the way you want them to.
They got it from the DMV.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like, in we're in Maryland. Well, I'm in Maryland. But the DMV did go blue. We did appoint, I'm gonna give her a shout out for sure. Hold on, let's see. Shout out to Miss Angela Also Brooks. Hold up. Being the first black woman being appointed to the Senate, Maryland Senate, so I'm giving her a round of applause. Her alongside the woman in Delaware as well too. She was also appointed to the Senate as well too. So we have two black women in the Senate from Maryland and in Delaware. So that's amazing.
That's great.
Yeah. Maryland has also, in Baltimore, has re-elected Brandon Scott, the mayor of Baltimore. Shout out to him. First time in over 2 decades that a mayor got re-elected in Baltimore. That's
she's from Suitland.
Oh yeah, and Angela Alsabrook is from Suitland. But yeah, so I looked at her. I like what she got going on. I liked her policies and stuff like that. I think she's going to be a great influence for Maryland, a great voice for Maryland. But yeah, Maryland's good, man. We got Wes Moore, black governor, black Senate House, black mayor, 2 black quarterbacks. Maryland good. You know what I mean? But yeah. All right. Let's keep the party moving. Let me see. I think we did pretty good with that. Yeah. I think we knocked it out a pretty decent time. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad, right? Yeah. See, guys, we'll go to 2 guys. Yeah, man. Keep the party moving.
Top hill.